There are emotions that pass quickly, like gentle waves, and there are those that settle inside us like a visitor who never leaves. Everyone has felt this, a tightness in the chest that insists on staying, a tension in the stomach that won't relax, an emotional exhaustion that drags on. What's curious is that very few people understand why it happens, and even more curious is that many spend decades believing this weight is simply part of adult life. But it isn't. This weight has an origin, a logic, a pattern, and when you can't identify it, you end up living on autopilot, reacting the same way, attracting the same situations, choosing people who mirror old wounds, until you reach a point where the body begins to ask for help, because it's the first to feel what the mind tries to ignore. This is where Hawkins' model comes in, an inner map that shows how each emotion carries a level of energy, and how heavy emotions truly lower your vitality, your clarity, and even your ability to make decisions. It isn't magic, it isn't mystery, it's perception, it's physiology, it's accumulated emotional energy. And the question is, where on this map have you been living without realizing it? The promise of this video is simple, yet profound, to help you recognize the emotional weight you carry and understand how to begin easing that weight with awareness and gentleness. Hawkins' model works as a map because it organizes emotions on a scale, from those that drain your energy to those that enhance your vitality. And the most interesting part is that it doesn't describe isolated emotions, but states of consciousness, ways of existing in the world. For example, shame often appears in the body as a feeling of shrinking, withdrawing, almost disappearing inside yourself. Guilt weighs on the chest, as if the air is missing. Fear locks the diaphragm, hardens the body, prevents movement. Anger rises like heat, pushes forward, but also exhausts. Courage, however, expands. Acceptance softens. Love reorganizes everything. From the moment you understand which emotional vibration you're stuck in, something begins to shift. Not because you force a higher emotion, but because you finally understand the map and can see the road. Imagine your emotional life as a river. When the water flows, it's light, transparent, full of movement. But when something gets stuck, the current stops, the water accumulates, and soon weight, pressure, and stagnation appear. It's exactly the same with heavy emotions. They are trapped energies. Hawkins explains that low-energy emotions, shame, guilt, apathy, fear, literally create an internal contraction, which becomes muscle tension, changes in breathing, loss of vitality, and even distortions in perception. You don't see the world as it is. You see the world through the emotional state you're trapped in. That's why someone in fear makes survival decisions. Someone in anger acts impulsively. Someone in acceptance can finally see options. And this stagnation doesn't stay only in the mind. The body records, stores, repeats. Every poorly processed emotion becomes a somatic memory, like a silent reminder. But there is a crucial point. Every emotional state contains an intention to heal. Shame shows where you need reconnection. Fear reveals what matters. Anger points to violated boundaries. Sadness shows where there was love. When you understand this, the question stops being, why do I feel this? And becomes, what is this emotion trying to show me about myself? That's when the weight begins to dissolve, not through avoidance, but through clarity. Hawkins' model isn't a shortcut. There is no instant leap from pain to love, but there is a path. And it always begins with recognizing where you are, without judgment. The truth is that the body isn't fighting against you. It's simply holding emotions you didn't have the maturity to process at the time. And now, with greater awareness, it's possible to choose another place on the map. If this journey resonates with you and you want to explore more about releasing emotional tensions, increasing your energy, and building a lighter, clearer life, stay with this channel. And remember, the weight you feel isn't a mistake. it's an invitation. If something here resonated with you, leave a comment sharing the part that touched you most. It may inspire others who carry the same silent weight.